I'm about to feed them to the sharks right now. Get them hype right now. Yeah. You know the ground is up. Yeah. Everybody that trains, you know the game. Yeah. So let's get it. Slap it up, bump it, and roll. Hey. Yeah, that's the way that it goes. Ain't no better way to better yourself in this game. You're feeling the growth. That's time on the mat. We put in the work. Believe it ain't easy, I know. But we train for the love of the game, the love of the art. Now slap it up, bump it, let's roll.
Welcome to episode 92 of the BJJ Campaign podcast. My name's Jeff Boone. I'm an A3 blue belt, 4 stripes.
Bill Kors, A2 blue belt, 4 stripes.
Jump right into the Gordon Ryan update for the week. Big news.
Mm-hmm.
He is A, moving to Puerto Rico, tax shelter. B, opening up affiliate schools.
Why? What's so good about Puerto Rico's taxes?
Apparently, that's where all the rich people go in the U.S. for tax shelter. I guess their tax rate's lower. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's just what I've heard. What's his name? It was on Joe Rogan. That's why he went down there.
The gold guy?
Yes.
The guy loves gold.
Yeah. Loves gold.
Yeah, loves gold. Yeah. I have seen that guy. Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, gold's done well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Stocks only go up.
Well, until they go down. So yeah, you know what I think about is who's he going to? I mean, so just for everybody out there, he's moving there. Mo, I think Nassim is his name. He's the guy who puts on ADCC. So he's the one who's been behind ADCC and a lot of other grappling events. I'm pretty sure he's got like oil money, like rich dude, right?
Yeah.
And him and Gordon Ryan are good friends, and he's been a black belt for years. I just wonder who's going to like. I mean, obviously, Gordon Ryan could get whoever to come down with him, I'm sure. I wonder if Nicky Ryan's coming down. I didn't see that. You know, Ethan Krellenstein, those guys. What I thought of was, both Nicky Ryan and Ethan Krellenstein got their black belts 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, did they do that because they're going to, A, be an affiliate program somewhere else, or B, go down and train with him in Puerto Rico?
Do they have to be a black belt to train with him?
Well, I think it's just if you go like Dan Hurd, I would think
he's not going with him.
No, Dan Hurd's not leaving New York.
Why?
I don't know.
It's because he's like a vampire and Puerto Rico's too sunny.
Possibly. You bring up a good point, Phil.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I mean, like getting the quality training partners and everything. I mean, I think there's some good jiu-jitsu in Puerto Rico, but I mean, not Gordon Ryan level good.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been there.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, I
Phil.
don't have a lot to add to that one. Yeah. I'm sure it's fine.
It's a beautiful island. I used to cover that territory. Puerto Rico, I've been all around Puerto Rico. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why he moved there. It's spectacular. And with
he's probably retiring.
With Natalie, no. With Natalie Santoro, Hey Sonny, his girlfriend. I mean, it's closer to Latin America. It's closer to Brazil. The flight from Puerto Rico, from San Juan to Brazil is probably 2.5 hours.
Why does that matter?
Well, that's where she came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Okay. You're obviously not as big a fan as I am of Gordon Ryan.
I didn't know any of this stuff until 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
But yeah, I think it's weird he's moving to Puerto Rico, but cool.
Well, apparently it was to get to get out of the taxes in New Jersey because they were raising the taxes.
The guy's been rich for like 5 minutes. What's he worried about? You know?
Maybe he wants to keep that wealth.
Yeah. All right. Can't relate.
Very good. On to the next topic. Let's. So
what if he just goes there and retires?
He's not.
He's just going to sell DVDs and open schools.
That's not going to happen.
Work's done. When's ADCC?
2021, and I think it's scheduled for June 2021.
June? He's retiring.
Before June 2021? Or
after that. Probably after that. He'll probably do one more ADCC.
Because he wants to go with Galval.
Probably. And he's probably done.
Galval will back out of it. He'll find a way.
Look at Corona.
Maybe. Self-induced corona?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, he's probably going to retire.
He's not retiring, Phil. Okay?
Then why would he move away from his coach?
Because
he's retiring.
Sick of
he already retired once.
All right. When? When did he retire?
I don't know. Like a year ago?
Mm-mm. Maybe he did.
He did.
He just faked it, though.
You did a whole episode about it.
What? I'm over it, okay?
Yeah, but I think he's going to retire for real if he moves to Puerto Rico.
He's not. If he does, I'm going to go down there.
Every really good athlete who gets rich then either sucks or retires.
No. That's not going to happen to Gordon Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Why do you say everyone? Floyd Mayweather doesn't.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Okay?
Okay.
Not everyone.
Mm-hmm. But
Tom Brady,
there's nobody
your
good.
boy Tom Brady. He's been rich for a long time. Giselle makes more than he does. He doesn't suck. The argument falls apart. Very bad argument.
Okay. Tom Brady didn't move 5 minutes after he got rich, so he won like 5 or 10 Super Bowls.
Well, he moved to a tropical island whenever it was off time.
Yeah, off time. When's jiu-jitsu's off time? Gordon Ryan trains 18 hours a day.
It's true. Kind of Duarte takes off 3 months at a time.
The McGregor guy opened up his whiskey line and then he lost, you know?
He lost to Khabib.
Yeah.
He didn't suck. I mean,
nobody.
He hit Khabib. I mean, we'll see how he does because he's in February. He's fighting Dustin Poirier again. Conor McGregor is.
Okay. I don't know who Dustin is.
Former champ. Very good.
What?
Louisiana. Nice guy.
Okay.
Does a lot of charity work.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is he good?
Very good.
You said former champ.
Former champ. Yeah.
He was good.
He still is good. You can be good. I mean, you can be good. You can be great and not be a champ.
Yeah.
DC, great, not champ.
He's coming back.
Cormier?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. John Jones slapped him down and said, "I'm not fighting you."
I thought he said he was coming back to fight somebody.
Is he? Maybe.
Yeah, John Jones putting on a bunch of muscle.
Yeah, 245. He was 245. He said he was jacked.
Yeah. Shocker.
What kind of supplements he's on?
Shocker.
Cocaine and dick pills. Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, it's got to be tough because he always gets really mad on Twitter. I see him and he argues with people, but it's like he got caught cheating a bunch of times. Like, nobody's ever going to think you're the best.
No, I mean, I think he's the best.
He cheated.
And I think he cheated. And I think there's plenty of other people who've cheated.
They are better not getting caught.
They are better at not getting caught.
Khabib never got caught for cheating, right? He just put a post out. I saw that he's been tested like 45 times in 3 years.
I don't think it's cheating. He's got that natural Ukrainian bear strength. Mm-hmm. He's part bear. At 9 years old.
Oh, you know what I saw? A funny post? Oh, what was it? Like George St. Pierre has like a 2-3 record against people named Matt or something like that.
No, I didn't see that one.
This is a funny post, yeah. I guess what's his overall record? Something like really ridiculous, right?
Yeah. And then he lost to Matt Hughes and Matt Serra.
Yeah. So he's like 1-2 against Matt's, and then like undefeated against everybody else. It's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I think if he got caught, because the only loss he had was something stupid, right?
It was
John Jones?
Matt Hamill. So Matt Hamill was the guy you'll recall from The Ultimate Fighter. I think it was either season 1 or season 2, and he was the deaf guy. He was the deaf guy, and John Jones got disqualified. He was just beating the shit out of Matt Hamill, had him down ground and pound, and got disqualified for a 6-12 elbow instead of
something stupid.
Yeah, stupid. Yeah,
okay.
I mean he dominated.
But he got
didn't
caught
lose.
cheating. I think is the problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
multiple times. You know, yeah, it's a problem. I mean, you know,
that's it. He's like disqualified from being the best.
Still, his comment to DC that he beat him without training and was high on cocaine the night before might have been the best quote ever.
Never heard that one.
You didn't?
No.
It was funny. So speaking of belt promotions with Nicky Ryan and Ethan Krellenstein, this is a little bit of a stretch. Congratulations.
Basically the same thing.
Basically same thing.
Same person.
To Michael Canfield, who we went to Origin Camp with, gets his promotion to purple belt. Congratulations.
Yeah, he beat me up there.
Huh?
He beat me up there.
He's good.
I remember.
Yeah, he was good. He is good. Also, a congratulations to who's my favorite woman grappler. Thick thighs save lives.
I don't know.
Elizabeth Clay
Yes.
got her black belt.
She wasn't a black belt?
No, she's a brown belt.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, everybody.
Yeah. No, that was fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I think that was a long time coming. She's beat the best of the best. I mean, she's beat world champions, world black belt champions, you know? And stay tuned a little bit later in the episode. You'll hear from Elizabeth Clay. Little teaser there, Phil.
That's if everything goes well, which it always does with technical issues over here.
Always, yeah.
Very smooth.
Yeah. So we may or may not have 5 now black belts. She was a brown belt at the time. I don't know if her advice is any worse or better than it would be now that she's a black belt. But
1 month has changed everything.
yeah, right. But we ask, you know, what the best advice that they ever received, and got a bunch of different Robertos to comment on that.
Yeah.
And then a couple other people. So stay tuned for that later in the episode. Possibly.
Most likely.
Most likely. We'll figure it out.
Was recorded on a phone in a crowd.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
So-
let's give that a disclaimer. This was at the IBJJF Pans a few weeks ago, a month ago.
I think it was about a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago. And so yeah, there was crowd noise and everything. And I'll tell you this, spoiler alert, Cyborg Abreu, he was such a nice dude. I was terrified of him. He is like he is my height, and his body composition is nothing like mine. It's like he's chiseled out of stone. It's incredible. But yet so graceful. But super, super nice guy. Really enjoyed talking to him. He was very generous with his time. Phil, my new obsession. Wait, let's talk about your new obsession.
Okay.
You hate elbows. Elbows make you mad, don't they?
No, I just like the Kimura now because I found out it's something else I can hold on to and never let go. That's always been my thing.
Good point. Good point by you. You're getting really good at it too. that one that I had, you grabbed the Kimura and I had your back and you still submitted me. It was hilarious.
The armbar?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's becoming a problem because like people are taking my back and I'm not, like, I don't have the arm and I'm trying to attack it while people are on my back. I feel like that's a really bad strategy.
Bad idea.
It's really bad.
Bad idea.
But I keep doing it.
If you have the arm before they take your back, it's okay.
Yeah. I'm just turning and reaching though. Like I don't
Just that
have it.
bailout.
Yeah,
You're
I
just-
don't have it, and I'm like, I might get it.
You're just that you're just selling out. You're just full on selling out. Mm-hmm. I like it. Mm-hmm. I like that mentality.
Yeah, just constantly reaching.
Yeah. What has been what was the biggest turning point in your revelation? Because I don't know if the listeners out there remember, but Kimura was one of your most hated positions in jiu-jitsu for
It didn't used to work.
a very long time. So, okay, again, with your revelation, what made it work?
Well, I tried it more.
Wow, shocking.
Yeah, I just kept trying. And it was I think the back thing, I don't know what to call that position where they're kind of, you don't really have their back necessarily, but like they're kind of on their side facing away from you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that position, I was using the Kimura grip a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Technical mount.
no,
Not technical mount?
like you're totally behind them.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like they're on their
okay.
side,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
rolled
sure.
away from you, and then
Sure.
like either reach under Kimura or whatever.
Yeah.
I started playing with the grip a lot there, and I think that was when I started to figure out how to hold on to it. And then when I started trying to actually do it with the Danaher videos, which were the worst, they were so boring. Do you want to revisit that video? Do you want to watch it again?
Yeah. Never do I want to watch that.
But
But it was good for you.
yeah. And then I think we were talking one day with Roland, and he pointed out how when I was trying to like break a grip or something from that north-south, I wasn't connecting my elbow to my hip, I think, to like backstop
chest,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And then like a couple different, just small things like that aren't
Keeping
really
the wrist straight to kind of keep the grip and not have to.
Yeah, that's another one I never understood, because John was always saying like roll your wrists.
Yeah.
But what I needed to hear was like lift up the elbow.
Yeah.
Like don't let him put his elbow on the floor.
Yeah.
And so I would like I would focus so much on rolling my wrist, and then I wouldn't control the elbow.
Yep.
So then I just roll my wrist, and then they just slam their elbow to the floor, which is, I don't really understand, because like the way I'm lifting up the elbow is by rolling my wrist. So like I still don't understand exactly what was all going wrong there, but I was focusing on the wrong part, even though that's what I'm now doing. So I don't know how I was screwing that up, but there's a lot of little things with it. Like I don't know. It's just really been fun because it's useful. Controlling everywhere, just going different places.
Yeah, positionally
I don't really
super
submit
dominant.
anyone with it, but it allows me to go where I want to go.
Yeah.
Or
no matter what they do, right?
to somewhere better. And like I'm really bad at half guard, and now I can just completely bail myself out by letting them pass my guard into side control, but I can get a Kimura grip and then just hang on. So seems like another great strategy.
Not good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. You just
whatever.
bundle them all up and see what happens. Just keep doing these stupid things. But no, it's been fun. I still want to try to do omoplatas, but now I just keep jumping at elbows. So
Yeah. Yeah, we did that monoplata last night.
yeah,
Nogi. That was fun.
the one leg Kimura.
Yeah, that's duh.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. It's been fun though, and that is again another one that like it felt like people were overpowering all the time because I wasn't controlling the elbow, and it would like I'd just get reversed Kimura, even if like somebody wasn't intentionally doing it. Just the way I was holding it was such a bad grip that like I'm hurting myself going for Kimura, so I just totally stayed away from them forever.
Yeah. And then just another example of, it takes a lot of repetition and a lot of not being good at something before you get controlling, you get good at it. Your Kimura is very strong now. It's very positionally dominant. And so that's, for everybody. I mean, that's just the way it is. Was it you that sent me that learning curve graph? I thought that was really cool because it was like an S curve, and there was 3 S curves, and that was that it would start out where you're learning curve, obviously you're getting better at it, and then it starts at a lower point whenever you try to acquire a new skill. It wasn't about jiu-jitsu. I think it was, but it wasn't intentionally.
It was a jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. He drew it first.
But just acquiring a new skill, when you acquire a new skill, your level is down, but then you're going to surpass what your level was previously because you have that new skill acquisition, which then is likely going to come with a new concept acquisition, right? That you can take with you through everything. So yeah, I thought that was really good. And my new obsession?
It's the guard.
Which guard?
I don't know. It's a made-up guard.
Worm guard.
Yeah. It's because you hate fundamentals.
I love fundamentals. Doubling down on them, as a matter of fact. Been doing that for a while.
Yeah, you just hate fundamentals. Jiu-jitsu just bores you, so you want to try something else.
I just like fancy stuff.
It's true.
I can't help it.
Yeah, I know.
Anything rolling, I'm not going to do the jumping stuff. I mean, I cut it off at the flying anything. I will never be a flying anything person.
Yeah.
But rolling,
you're going to do flying stuff.
I will not.
You will.
I won't.
You just have to wait till you get somebody who's not going to crumble when you jump at them. And once you get some of these 200-pound people, you get some of these other 200-pound people to where you're comfortable jumping on them.
I'm not going to. My only goal with Worm Guard is to make other people ask John and Legs how to defend Worm Guard.
Yeah. I think John's answer is going to be punch him in the face.
Probably. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's fun. It's super controlling. It's just that, I have no idea what I'm doing with it now. Mm-hmm. But that's the fun part of it. No idea. Yeah. I'm sure I'll get my guard past plenty doing it, but I'm looking forward to it. I might do that Keenan Online thing, and I'm definitely, if Gannon Lang, shout out to Gannon Lang, Virginia grappler who is moving out to the Keenan Cornelius Fighter House. He's a brown belt. Trained with Dave Kedash, who we've had on the podcast before.
That's where he always training, or just has trained there?
Beta Academy. Yeah, I think he went between Beta Academy and Dave's place.
High Road.
Yeah, High Road
or Revolution.
High Road.
Is it High Road Revolution?
Yeah, High Road.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Or am I combining two places?
Yeah, I think you're combining Revolution, which is Andrew Smith's place in Richmond, and his place, which is in Fredericksburg, I believe. High Road.
Okay.
It might be High Road Revolution. I don't know.
I can't. I know it's High Road.
Yeah. Great guys. But yeah. So Keenan was really impressed, and he actually brought Gannon up on the Matt Byrne podcast whenever he was doing the selection for the Fighter House that he was basically sponsoring, right? And he was really impressed with Gannon Lang's Anubis guard. Similar concept to Worm Guard, a little different. Anubis, an Egyptian god of mummies.
It was a dog.
Was it a dog? It was the dog. Was it the dog? But he had something about death. I don't know. I forget.
You looked it up. It was a dog.
Yeah, it was a dog, but he was the god of mummies, of people passing over, the Anubis, right?
I don't think
he wasn't evil though.
I don't think he could be a god of mummies.
He was the god of transitioning into I don't know. Who knows?
Aren't mummies just like the wrapped up zombies? It's basically a zombie, right?
No, I think mummification is a different thing than a zombie. I mean,
it's basically a zombie,
Scooby-Doo,
isn't it?
It's like zombie, but
right?
No, that's not what mummies were.
Well, because even the mummy movies that I've seen was like with like The Rock, they're basically zombies, aren't they?
The Rock was in The Mummy?
I think the second one.
Was he?
Revenge of the Scorpion or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because it was the Brendan guy. Apparently that guy's super fat now.
Really?
Yeah. Like George of the Jungle guy.
Really?
Apparently. Or he was at one point.
Okay.
But yeah. So
he was in 300 too. He was the...
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he?
No.
Wasn't he the big god in 300?
No.
He wasn't?
No, Xerxes? That's where I got my video game name from.
Yeah. Why am I making that up? I thought that.
No, that's another weird looking guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do they look similar?
Nope. Nope.
Probably
That other
off
guy
of
looks
this.
really weird. Well, he might not actually look weird. He looked weird in the movie with the nose rings and like
Yeah.
weird chains and stuff.
Okay.
It's probably super historically accurate, I believe.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I mean, they do that.
Now that we're talking about it though, what the fuck are mummies?
Man,
They're just,
I don't know.
They're just like wrapped up. Are they zombies?
I mean, my experience with mummies all come from
Scooby-Doo.
the movie and Scooby-Doo.
yeah.
And usually, like, they've got their arms out and
Like a
they're chasing them
zombie.
in different doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't never thought about this
But
until
they
just
always
now.
end up pulling the tape, and then there's nothing there.
Okay.
You know? I mean, at least that's what they do on Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to jiu-jitsu. Stick to our wheelhouse. How did we even get on that? Oh, a new card.
You brought up ridiculous topics, and that's where we ended up.
That's where we end up. It happens. It happens. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I think it's going to be interesting. I think that it's just one of those other ways of cultivating never doing closed guard for me.
Yeah, I think you get bored in 10 minutes. So I think you're going to move on really quick again. And then I feel like if you don't, you're going to interview somebody in like 6 months and be like, I spent about 3 months doing Anubis guard. I feel like that was a waste of time.
No.
But here I am on this new one.
I feel like it's going to be a waste of time.
You felt like the lasso guard was a waste of your time.
It wasn't. It wasn't a waste of time.
You thought it was at the time.
Thought it was. Nothing's a waste of your time. Nothing. It all helps.
So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you feel as though you wasted your time with the lasso guard.
I didn't.
Okay.
It's been proven wrong.
Are you only saying that because like you found a new way to wrap people up with their clothes like a mummy, and then
No, because like I don't look for lasso guard now. People give me lasso guard, right? Whenever they're in that half guard and they're trying to weave the leg with their arm, they put their arm right in there, and all I do is grab the sleeve and sweep them. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's my lasso guard, which is great. It works really well to load them up, sweep them from there, and they do it to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, that's why it's not. It's I know how to use it now, and I'm not just looking for it. But if I wasn't looking for it before, I wouldn't have gotten the intricacies of being able to load them up, controlling where their weight is, letting them appear to pass and sweep them. I don't know.
okay,
Not a waste at all.
all right.
Thought it was, and everybody said it wasn't. It's all for a reason.
They did usually say that.
Yeah. Yep. DeAndre Corby, he said that.
Said what?
Said that it wasn't. Nothing's a waste of time.
Oh yeah.
He's really good at jiu-jitsu. Wonder what he's doing now.
I don't know. He was like in school or something, I thought.
He graduated.
Did
He's
he?
an engineer, yeah.
Oh,
He graduated.
okay.
Yeah, his brother is now in school. Was a purple belt. I don't know if he got his brown belt or not. Who knows? He was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Really been enjoying rolling nogi. I've just really been having fun at jiu-jitsu lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Nogi a lot.
And I haven't been training twice a day, which feels weird. I haven't. There's been since before Pans since I've been training twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Usually training like 4 or 5 times, and you brought it up. Like you trained 3 or 4 times, which was what
people act like I quit. like I was training like 2 or 3 days a week, and then they're like, "I thought you quit." Oh, somebody's here. Yeah, so I thought that was funny. But people act like I completely quit because I was only going.
Yeah, every time.
But I was going at weird times too.
Every time. Well, I'm your keeper. They're like, "Where's Phil?" I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, not here.
Very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy. So
A lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot going on.
Yeah. No, I thought that was funny though.
Yeah.
Yona basically was like, "I thought you quit." And I was like,
I know, and I walk in because I've been doing some of the noon stuff and some other, and they're like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, just train 5 days a week. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did show up at weird times though, because I was doing the Wednesday noon stuff a lot, and then like did a comp class with Joey on like a Saturday or something like that, and then did a couple of the Sunday morning things, and then it's like, I don't know. I guess you don't realize how much you were there until like apparently it seems like you quit if you only go a couple days.
True. We didn't quit though, folks. We're still going, still loving it. Now we've got 5 black belts. Kind of teased this before. Hopefully, I'll be able to insert this in there. I'm pretty sure we will be able to. So 3 Robertos: Roberto Jimenez, Roberto Cyborg Abreu, Roberto Travin, Raynard Brown, and Elizabeth Clay. Those all coming up.
And Cowterra.
Did we get cut? No.
Yeah.
Did I get? Oh, where is that one?
I already have it. It's in there.
It's already in there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. And Cowterra. Oh, totally. How did I forget about that one?
Yeah, that was the good one with the Joey.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. All right, good. So
6.
Stay tuned for that. 6 people.
Jeff Boone with the BJJ Campaign podcast. We have Elizabeth Clay here with us today at the IBJJF Pans 2020. Elizabeth, what is the best advice that you've ever gotten or advice that you've ever given anyone about jiu-jitsu?
Everybody wants to talk about motivation and how do you stay motivated. It's not a motivation thing, it's a discipline thing. Motivation comes and goes. You have to have discipline, otherwise you're never going to make it anywhere.
I love that answer. I love it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Here with Raynard Brown from Gracie
Lake Norman.
Funny, we had to go, what do we have to travel? 500 miles to see each other, and we live 15 miles apart. Anyway, thanks for agreeing to come on the BJJ Campaign podcast. And I appreciate it. And here's the question I have for you. What's the best advice you've ever given or gotten about jiu-jitsu or life?
Best advice would be don't take it so serious. Be obsessed with making progress, not getting victories over your opponent. I do believe that we're in a competition with ourselves. So what I tell our students is that be a better version of yourself than you were before. Do something today that you didn't do before. My self-worth, my self-confidence and self-esteem is not dependent or contingent on me beating another person. I just need to beat the other person that I was before. So it's so when I do that, it releases all the stress and expectations, and then it's just purely fun. So they can go into a competition or go into a fight not worrying about anything, just saying, look, I'm just going to do some cool shit right now. So it's a good piece of advice that's worked for me, served me well over the last 20 years, man. So I'm still happy, competing, having a good time, man.
I love it. Thanks, Raynard. Really appreciate it.
Right on.
Jeff Boone here with the BJJ Campaign podcast. We're here at the IBJJF Pans 2020. Here with Roberto Travin. He's the 2-time world champ and 1-time ADCC Open champ. Roberto, welcome to the podcast. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for the opportunity to be with you guys.
So I have one question I've been asking a lot of different folks around here, and that is, what is the best advice you've ever gotten or given about jiu-jitsu or life?
Keep trying. No matter what happens, keep trying and never stop, never quit, never give up, because if you keep trying, you're gonna reach the goal that they want to, for sure.
Just a follow up to that. Whenever you find that you have difficulties, and I'm not saying you do or don't. I think everybody in their journey, they kind of at one point in time they're like at a roadblock in their head, right? They can't see their progress even though that it's being made. What do you have for those people, as an effective means to deal with that to actually keep trying?
I mean, in my opinion, everything's about your mind. How strong you're gonna be, how strong your mind will be, to never let you stop. Because if you stop, doesn't matter how hard it is. If you stop, it's over. You're never gonna be there because you stop, you quit. But if you don't, you have the chance to be there. You don't know if you will, but you have the chance. And to have the chance to keep that fire up, you need to go. So this is what I think the mindset is so important.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. So welcome Roberto Jimenez with the BJJ Campaign podcast, the most active competitor during the pandemic. I think I saw 27 matches in the last 3 or 4 months on Flow Grappling. That was a stat that they told at the other one. So welcome to the podcast. I have a question for you. What is the single best advice you've ever gotten or given about jiu-jitsu or life?
Be motivated, but don't copy others. Find your way and be happy with that. Because at the end of the day, unless you're satisfied, satisfaction in the fight is what we're looking for. Whether that be dominating the fight with points or finishing. On my side, I feel satisfaction when I finish the fight. So find your satisfaction in jiu-jitsu. Be motivated and inspired by others, but remember that it's your own journey.
I love that. And just as a follow-up to that, so you would say if someone was more into submission only, forget the points tournaments, right? Just go ahead and do whatever submission only that you want. Conversely, if you're happy eking it out in the points decision, then go for that. Is that accurate?
Yeah, either way, submission, in my opinion, is the mission, is the king. So, the mission. So, points or no points, we should be looking for the submission. And finding the happiest, the most fun submission is going to be the best submission.
That's awesome. Thanks, Robert. Roberto, appreciate it. I'm here with Roberto Cyborg Abreu. He's the 5-time world no-gi champion. My bad. 6-time. I messed that up. And 2013 ADCC absolute champion. Yeah. Anything else? Did I miss anything else? All right, good. Down here at the IBJJF Pans 2020. And thanks for coming on the podcast. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
So the one question that I have for you, it's generic, but I love where this goes with a lot of people, and that is, what advice have you ever given or gotten about jiu-jitsu or life that has helped you in your journey and where you're at today?
I believe that one of the things is just to enjoy the journey. You know what I mean? I come from a competition background. Every one of the schools that I've been in, it was always competition oriented. And a lot of people sometimes they forget to enjoy their journey, enjoy jiu-jitsu itself, a part of the competition scene, because at the end of the day, competing is just such a small portion of what jiu-jitsu really represents to our lives, and a lot of times we start chasing medals and we forget that that truly is just like a compliment from what jiu-jitsu brings to our lives. You know what I mean? So if I could suggest something to everyone out there is that enjoy your journey, enjoy every stage of your life in jiu-jitsu, enjoy every belt, enjoy the process, you know what I mean? Because medals, belts, and all of that, it will come eventually, But make sure you guys enjoy every step out of the way. So, one day when you look back, you're proud of the journey you have been through.
That's right. And you've spent the majority of your journey at one belt. So what does a belt matter anyway, right?
That's it. You're going to get to the black belt and that's it. You know what I mean? You're going to become a white belt again. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so just enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, have a good time.
Yeah, appreciate it. And I'll tell you what has been an inspiration to me with you is that I go back, I don't know how long ago it was with you and Tom DeBlas. You guys were flow rolling right in Miami, right in front of the beach on those mats. And I was like, Well, I mean, we're the same size. I mean, there's a different body build, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, obviously, Cyborg's a lot more ripped than I am, but we're the same size. And it was like to see somebody, you two guys, the same size as me, just rolling around and like just having fun and getting in so many different positions. And just, to me, it was what the joy of jiu-jitsu is. So thank you for that.
That's the thing, like, man, in spite of flags, in spite of everything, man, there's one flag that's jiu-jitsu and one passion, that's jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? So again, no competition and all that will happen. We will fight each other and all of that, but man, there's a huge thing behind that's called friendship, that I do believe that's one of the best gifts that jiu-jitsu can actually bring to our lives. The best friends I've done were through jiu-jitsu. The greatest memories that I've accomplished in my life were through jiu-jitsu, not only on the mats, but most especially off the mats, with everything that jiu-jitsu has brought to my life, the friendship, the love, the lifestyle, you know what I mean? And I'm forever grateful to it, you know what I mean? So if I can suggest to all of you guys, man, is try jiu-jitsu out, play jiu-jitsu, don't only fight jiu-jitsu, play jiu-jitsu, put a smile on your face, you know what I mean, and enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Roberto. Appreciate it. Kyle Terra, welcome to the BJJ Campaign podcast. My name is Jeff Boone. We have right here multiple-time world champion Kyle Terra. Kyle, tell the audience for us, if you would, what is the best advice you've ever given or gotten for jiu-jitsu?
I have gotten a lot. My teacher especially have taught me a lot of lessons, a lot of amazing lessons that I like to share. They're a little bit long, so something that I'm just gonna say, it's something that has helped my students and I believe will help all the lower belts that are listening. Because especially when people start jiu-jitsu, everyone wants to get good, but the problem is the harder you try to get good, the easier you get burnt out. So my advice is always to try and enjoy jiu-jitsu, love jiu-jitsu. Because if you try and have a good time, if you try and enjoy every time you're on the mats, then you're going to come more often, and you're going to train better, and you're going to be happier. And jiu-jitsu will always be a part of your life. But if you try to get better, and you come 100 times a day to class and just get broken, and you might end up not being too happy and ended up quitting jiu-jitsu, and all the time that you spent on the mats were just wasted. And then eventually in your life you'll regret that you quit. So my advice is enjoy, have fun, and with time, everyone gets better. Everyone.
Phenomenal. Thank you very much, Kyle. Really appreciate it.
Before you hang up, you answered one of our teammates, Joey's DMs a long time ago on Twitter, probably like 10 years ago, and he always brings it up. He's been your biggest fan forever.
Joey Plyler, he's a blue belt now. He's been training since he was 6 years old. He's 16 now, and he's got a super fight. So say hello to Joey Plyler for us.
Not just hello, I want to wish him good luck, and keep on training though, keep on training. That's the most important.
Awesome. Thanks, Kyle.
I'm about to feed him to the sharks right now. Get him hype right now. Yeah. You know the ground is up. Yeah.
But we did it.
Everybody that trains, you know the game.
Tell the folks out there if they choose.
So let's get it. Slap it up, bump it, and roll. Yeah, that's the way that it go. Ain't no better way to better yourself in this game. You're feeling the growth. It's time on the mat. We put in the work. Believe it ain't easy, I know. But we train for the love of the game, the love of the art. Now slap it up, bump it, let's roll.
It's true.
And also, folks, if you're not out there trying to do something to make yourself better each and every day, get out there and do it. Phil and I choose jiu-jitsu. We hope you do too.